that saw this house in her first glory. And this would be talking to the elders, because some time has expanded. And how do ye see it now? Is it not in your eyes in comparison of it as nothing? Woo! Boy, y'all like, look, with the first day of the grand opening of the temple, everybody like, yeah, woo, yeah. Kwamya, hallelujah, hallelujah. And now, they done let the house turn into a whorehouse. Like, y'all really, because this would be more so at the elders, y'all knew how the first day of the glory of the temple was, and y'all just sit back and let it just be destroyed. Man, that boy, I wouldn't want to be one of them elders that day, man. Like, I would prefer to be a babe, wouldn't have to know nothing about it, because you seen, you know what I'm saying? You seen the crackheads come into the neighborhood. You seen the whores come into the neighborhood. You seen the drug dealers come into the neighborhood, and you just let it be, huh? That's bad. That's a bad thing to be, boy. I'm sure it was some trembling lips there. Yeah, there's some trembling lips there. Okay, who is left among you that saw this house in her first glory? And how do you see it now? Is it not in your eyes in comparison it as nothing? Yet now be strong, O Zerubbabel, said Yah, and be strong, O Joshua, son of Josadak, the high priest, and be strong, all ye people of the land, said Yah, and work, for I am with you, said Yah of hosts, according to the word that I coveted with you when ye came out of Egypt. So my spirit remaineth among you. Fear ye not. For thus said Yah of hosts, yet once it is a little while, and I will shake the heavens, and the earth, and the seas, and dry land. Ooh, boy, that's going to be some time, That's going to be something else, boy. Something shaking the earth. And you got to remember, man, the earth is just a floating object in space, So, how y'all going to shake this place up, man? Probably going to be some asteroids, shaking up earthquakes, platonic plates coming together. It's going to be some shaking, boy.
The way the thunder was that last night, man, that whole earth, I think the whole earth was shaking.
Yeah.
When it hit, man, that poor rumble.
That house started to play.
I said, oh, man.
That's right. Y'all ain't nothing to play with, man. Y'all ain't nothing to play with.
Yeah, buddy.
My dogs got scared.
Yeah, man. When we start I actually like lightning storms, but it just show the power of might, and we ain't really seen no lightning storm. This is just some, some regular old, wait till it really start, you know what I'm saying? With that crickling crack, that's all you hear for like 30 minutes, crack,
Boom!
Man, get it! Boom! That's my favorite ones, when they do that, boom! Yeah. So y'all just showing off right there. And I will shake all nations, and the desire of all nations shall come. And I will fill this house with glory, said Yah of hosts. The silver is mine, and the gold is mine, said Yah of hosts. That's what I was talking about last week about inheritance. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, these people got stolen property, man. You can't do nothing about it until Yahusha come back. They gonna give it back, like we read in Isaiah 16. They bought everything back. They used it while they had fun with it while they could. The glory of this later house shall be greater than of the former. Woo, new and improved. New and improved. Said Yah of hosts, and in this place will I give peace, said Yah of hosts. In the 24th day of the 9th month, in the 2nd year of Darius, came the word of Yah by Haggai the prophet, saying, Thus said Yah of hosts, ask now the priests concerning the law, saying, If one bear holy flesh in the skirt of his garment, and with his skirt doeth touch bread, or pottage, or wine, or oil, or any meat, shall it be holy? And the priest answered and said, No. And the holy flesh, that's probably talking about,
something to eat.
if one bear holy flesh in the skirt, 12, fold of his garment, and with his skirt do touch bread. Interesting. Verse 13. Then said Haggai, if one that is unclean by a dead body touch any of these, shall it be unclean? And the priest answered and said, it shall be unclean. Then answered Haggai and said, so is this people, and so is this nation before me. Woo! Boy, that's one of them trick questions. Them lead questions you lead up to, you unclean too. Woo! Man. Nations before me, said Yah, and so is every work of their hands. Woo! And that which they offer there is unclean. And that, that's what we was reading in Malachi 1:14, because it was saying, but cursed be the deceiver which hath in his flock a male, and voweth and sacrificed unto Yah a corrupt thing, and that's what they was doing. And now I pray you, consider from this day and upward, from before a stone was laid upon a stone in the temple of Yah. Since those days were when one came to a heap of 20 measures, there were but 10. When one came to the press vat for to draw out 50 vessels out of the press, there were but 20. I smite you with blastings. Was that 17:1, 17:2?
I smoke.
Blight. I don't know what that is. I smoke you with blasting below. And with mildew. It sounds negative though, from a negative connotation. I smote you with blasting, and with mildew, and with hail, in all the labors of your hands. Yet ye turn not to me, said Yah. Man, Zion is a stiff-necked people, man. Y'all done some, some cruel things to Zion for them. Like, hey, look, man, I'm trying to shake you up out of this. And they's like, nope. We got an umbrella. We got an umbrella made out of aluminum. We walk into hell. You know what I'm saying? Don't bother me. You can't break me, y'all. That's what they say.
Yeah, well, surely that's thunderbolt.
They probably put some, they'll make an umbrella that's out of aluminum, and then they put some rubber on top of it. You can't get me, y'all. They refuse. They rather than submitting, a lot of Zion would just rather how can we move in the curses? How can we move in? Okay, the STDs are on the rise, so let's just wear a condom. You know what I'm saying? Just something. How can we, just do something? Okay, and verse 17 again. Yet ye turn not to me, said Yah. Consider now from this day and upward, from the 24th day of the 9th month, even from the day that the foundation of Yah's temple was laid, consider it. Is the seed yet in the barn? Yea, as yet the wine, and the fig tree, and the pomegranate, and the olive, said tree, have not brought forth. From this day will I bless you. And again the word of Yah came unto Haggai in the 24th day of the month, saying, Speak to Zerubbabel, the governor of Judah, saying, I will shake the heavens and the earth, and I will overthrow the throne of kingdoms. Now we know y'all ain't do this yet. It wasn't the earth. This have not happened yet. The shaking of the planet. This is a future prophecy. And I will shake the heavens and the earth, And I will overthrow the thrones of the kingdoms, and I will destroy the strength of kingdoms, of the heathen. That's why I was telling you, it's like in Malachi 1:14, man, this ain't time to play with Yah. If you of a Gentile nation, he's making it very clear. My name is dreadful amongst the heathens. And he sounds like he very upset. Very upset. Heathen, and I will overthrow the chariots and those that ride in them, and the horses and their riders shall come down, every one by the sword of his brother. And we know in this day and age, they ain't riding them chariots. They riding some tanks that weigh 50,000 pounds, and you're going to be seeing tanks being tossed like footballs from
50,000 pounds, they weigh 60 tons.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I don't know. They heavy. They very heavy, and you're gonna see tanks being just tossed to and fro like this, like those little play toys. Just whoosh, whoosh, and it says, everyone by the sword of his brethren, nation against nation. In that day, said Yah of hosts, will I take thee, O Zerubbabel, my servant, the son of Shealtiel, said Yah, and will make thee as a signet, for I have chosen thee, said Yah of hosts. All right. Phone ring. Hallelujah. Right on time. That was it. I guess we got the message. As soon as I get done, the phone ring. That's Yah. Maybe that's Yah. All right. Just wanted to touch on that a little bit. Refresh people and refresh on some of the prophets and talk about them and whatnot. And remember, what really spoke out is when what was it? Habakkuk, when he was having trembling lips in chapter 3 in verse 16. Like, wow, he just turned into a little child. Like, oh man, daddy mad. Man.
He gonna get me.
He gonna get. That's how a lot of people. I didn't mean to. Nah, it's too late.
There's a thing on Facebook where they was in church and they screaming and stuff and all praying, and they said, he came back, and I thought I was going to. I said, yeah, that's the way they gonna be, but they ain't gonna see. There was no dead bodies laying on the floor, but they was gone. They took them up like a twinkle in an eye, but when they do leave, only their soul is leaving. The body staying here.
Yeah, because it's not Kadesh, it's not holy. It's just a temporary thing that you really got trapped into. It's really a prison. When you really think about it, you got trapped into a sinful body, and you're basically on lockdown. Unfortunately, getting old, getting tired, hungry. It's really a prison. That's why you're going back to the immortal bodies, the Kadesh bodies, and that's when you do everything you want to do. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of cleanup. Like, man, y'all, you left a mess. Some people, what I'm saying? And love will hold if somebody, a family member that nobody be checking on, that body gonna be in the house for 2-3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? The worm, gonna be, it's
not the worm, the worm.
Yeah, the worm's gonna be riding the house, gonna be full of flies, and what I'm saying, it's gonna be something nasty. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure it's not gonna be that much of a cleanup because not that many people going. So that's not only a few. You know what I'm saying? Maybe about two fields. You know what I'm saying? Land fields. People. Ain't gonna be that many people going. Trust me. Most people staying. But yeah, that's the lesson.